boy T.G.I back with another video here for you guys. And this time it is not a gameplay, just as I promised. It is a story time, not the story time that I mentioned in my gaming video, but it's a different story time. And this one is going to be about my first time getting grabbed up by the cops with my brother, his girlfriend, and another friend or whatever. So yeah, man, I'm thinking on this is the most defining moment. It's still something that me and my brother laugh at sometimes in these days. Cause I mean, it's hilarious. It's not a good thing if you can't look back on it and laugh at it. Well, it's not a good thing because we're getting snatched up by the cops. But still, it's not a good memory if you can't laugh at it in the future or whatever. So, you know, alright, so I was in the 5th grade, my brother was in the 6th grade. He had this girlfriend named, I'm not even gonna say her name, but we're gonna call her Dee Dee. And we were living in Irvington at the time, and Dee Dee had a friend named Kevin. And so, you know, sometimes straight after school, me and my brother, we would go to Dee Dee's house or whatever, and we would basically sit there, play the game with her all night, chill, whatever. But we wouldn't let my father know that's where we were going or whatever. Basically, my father would think that we were at my brother's after school program, because he had after school program or whatever, being that he was failing classes and whatnot. So they put him in the after school thing so that he can study, get his grades up, whatever. Cool. My brother didn't want to go to it. He would have to go to her house, do dumb stuff. I wanted to go because, you know, she was a big WWE fan, and y'all knows how I gets down with my wrestling stuff. So yeah, so like we did that like for a year and a half. The whole time they were dating, we was just going to her house and just kicking it, playing the game, having fun or whatever with Kevin and anybody else that she would invite over. And so it was a few days where we would basically go outside, walk around, chill, whatever. So this one specific day, one of them mentioned a trampoline. So I was like, oh yeah, there's a trampoline in these people's backyard or whatever. We could go bounce on that. So, you know, all of us being the dumb kids we are, we went. Now, I know and I knew what was from right and wrong. I knew them two way. I knew the difference between the two. But I still went along with it because, like, you know what? I wanted to seem cool. So I'm like, you know what? Bump it. I'ma do it. Plus, feel me? I ain't no bitch. So I'ma do it. You smell me? So I was like, yeah. So we all go do it one day. And I think, like, our first time doing it, we didn't get caught or whatever. We bounced around. Then we left. Everything went cool or whatever. Everything went normal. Then we decided to push our luck and do it again, like, the next day. So we go back the next day. This time we're with my brother's friend named Steve. And so Steve's like a chunky dude. Alright, Steve was like a short, chunky dude. And basically, you know, we bouncing around on the trampoline, we playing wrestling on the trampoline, slamming each other. We having a whole Royal Rumble out here. And mind you, there's nothing cushioning us underneath this trampoline. Once you fall off this trampoline, bro, you hitting nothing but sticks, rocks, all that. Sticks, rocks, dirt, and grass, and that hurt it. But it was like, bro, it was fun to us. You know, so we feel me, we doing it. And so I forget what happened. Okay, so it was like a false alarm. They thought they saw somebody look out the window, so everybody just starts booking it, running. So I run through the gate. My brother and Steve, they jump over one of the gates. Steve winds up cutting himself, like, all on his arm or whatever. So he's like bleeding or whatever. Mind you, we're young, alright? I'm like 9, and my brother was like 11, 12. Like, it was ridiculous, bro. We were young doing retarded stuff. And so, this nigga in the next room fucking tweaking. This fucking stupid nigga named Dougie. Boom. So, what happened? One day, the next day, we go back or whatever. again, we doing the same thing as we usually do. We bouncing around, chilling, having a good time. So it's like the owner's wife comes towards the window or whatever. Because basically how it was, it's in their backyard, and the window towards the backyard was the kitchen window. So it's like 2 windows. It was either 2 or 3 windows. And, you know, if she was looking, she can have a clear view of who's in their backyard and who's on their trampoline. So there's a couple times where we thought she saw us or whatever, so we would stop jumping on the trampoline. We just ducked down or whatever and wait till she went back inside. So we did that for like a good 20 minutes straight, just doing that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The next thing you know, I guess the lady came towards the window, so we all bounced around. So Dee Dee, feel me, she looks and she turns and she looks and she's like, yo, the lady saw us. She looked at us and she went and got the husband. So we all panicking. So they take off down one way. I run the same way I usually run. You feel me? I ran straight through the gate, running. I'm hauling. I got on this little black bomber jacket. Man, your boy was a bum. Okay, your boy was a bum back then. But I ain't care. You feel me? I'm running. So I'm running down the street. So all I hear is slippers behind me. All I hear is hella slippers just running behind me, my guy. So I turn around, it's this old nigga, this old cocky nigga just running towards me. So I tried to speed up, bro. I ain't even gonna flex. I tried to run. So I was like, I'm running. I'm taking full speed ahead. Still going. So it's like I'm getting out of breath. So I realized, because I'm running towards my house. That was my direction. You feel me? I'm running home. So like, I'm running. Then it's like, as I'm running, I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, why would I run towards my house? Basically letting him know where my house was. So I still had like a whole street to run down. So it's like, I just stopped at the corner. You feel me? I stopped and I turned around. He's still running towards me. So I just start walking towards him. So I walked to him. So he grabbed me or whatever. He like, where your friends? I'm like, what friends? You feel me? But I'm on the verge of crying, my dude. Nah, I wasn't even on the verge of crying. I was scared though. You feel me? I was panicking on the inside. So he's like, where your friends at? So I'm feel me? I'm on the little break right there, bro. I'm like, I ain't had no friends with me. I was by myself. And he's like, where the dude and the girl go? So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. They wasn't with me. So as we having that conversation, fucking Dee Dee and KO comes walking around the corner. So now I look back and I'm like, oh. So then he was like, yeah, that's y'all right there. So I guess they saw whatever, so they came towards us, whatever. So he was chill about it. He was like, yo, just don't come in my backyard. He was like, just don't come in my backyard jumping around on my trampoline, that's trespassing, whatever. So we like, all right. So we don't go for like a week, feel me? But we still talking about it to our friends and stuff like that. So we still doing all that. So we took a break from going. And then one day we decided to get ballsy with it, and we decided to go back. We're like, man, come on, it's been a minute. We want to have a Royal Rumble. We want to brawl out, so we gonna go ahead. We gonna do it. So again, we stupid, bro. I'm like 12. No, I'm not even like 12. My brother's like 12. I'm like 9 or 10. I was younger, bro. And so, what happened? So we going. We get there, we bounce on the trampoline doing the same stupid. But this time it's just the 3 of us, you feel me? Her friend Kevin, he's not there that time. All the other times Kevin was there or whatever. And we got caught or whatever. They kept talking about, oh, he got a gun. Me and my brother ain't never seen a gun. Donasia ain't never seen a gun. Neither one of us was scared or whatever. But I was low-key scared. But then again, I just wanted to have fun, so we went. So what happens next? So we chilling, we bouncing around on the trampoline or whatever. And so next thing you know, everybody just drops. And she's like, go under the trampoline. She's just telling me and my brother to hide in the trampoline. So we all crawl underneath the trampoline or whatever. So now we just sitting there. So as we doing that, I'm trying to figure out what's happening or whatever. So basically she like, oh, the dude saw us in the window. He about to come out the door. So it's like, ooh. So I think he came outside. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I believe he came outside. And then my Dee Dee tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around and she's like, feel me? She's like, come here. She's like, come on. So this, I'm not gonna flex. It's my fault we got caught. I'm not even gonna flex. This is my fault. I forgot to tap my brother because I was so scared, bro. I was so scared to get caught that I just, feel me? I ain't think, feel me? So I left my older brother, whatever. So they tap whatever. So me and her turn around. It's this little big hole in the gate. So we run over there. We, feel me? She jumps through. Me not even realizing that it's like levels. It's like the hole in the gate, and then it's like, you know, the little floor, the cement, and then it's like a drop. Not a big drop, but it's like a drop like this. And then it's a pole at the bottom of the hole. So I mean, I think, feel me? So she goes, mind you, she obviously went through that hole multiple times to know exactly where it was and where it led to, where it went, because it led to somebody else's backyard. And so we run through the backyard, boom. So I'm running towards the hole, and I go to jump through the hole, and my foot hits the pole. When my foot hits the pole, I fall, drop right on my neck. Now, I don't know if he heard me, and like I said, I don't know if he had came out already, but I fell straight on my neck. Falls on my neck, feel me? But I'm in no time to react, so I just get back up and just start running. Feel me? It's like I didn't even feel it. I fall, and I get up and run. Yeah, nigga, I gotta add the big odds on him. I gotta add the big odds on him on that. I just get up and take off, you feel me? So, boom. Spin off, we running. And so, what happens? So, me and Donasia, we goes around the corner, whatever. We coming around the corner that they walked around that time when the dude caught me. We walking. So she just looks at me and she's like, where's your brother? No, we get to her house. We walk to her house, and then she looks at me and she's like, wait, where's your brother? So I'm looking and I'm like, shit. So now I'm scared, bro, because it's like I left my brother there all by himself. So now I'm crying and shit. You feel me? I'm balling, my nigga. I'm balling and I'm scared at the same time. Feel me? I'm not even scared of getting in trouble anymore. I'm scared that for my brother's safety. I'm like, yo, I hope my big brother alright, bro. I hope my brother, because they kept talking about how he got a gun, and I hope that nigga ain't shoot my brother. That's how I was thinking the whole time. Yo, scared, you feel me? So, what happens? Fucking, I gotta admit, you feel me? She was down the ride for my man, you feel me? So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go back. She's like, I'm gonna go back. You stay here. So we walk or whatever. We walk back to the place. I continue to circle the block. So I'm continuing to circle the block. Feel me? I'm walking around. She goes to the house or whatever. So I'm circling the block, and it's like one time I'm circling the block, and I'm like, bro, I can't go home without my brother. It's like 8 o'clock right now. I can't go home without my brother. He's gonna ask me where he was, and if I wasn't at the school with him, where was I since 8 o'clock? Feel me? I can't say at the park because I didn't even ask to go outside. Niggas had curfews, my guy. Had to be in about like 6, 7, 8. But niggas had curfews. So damn, I'm looking rough right now. I'm sorry. I keep looking at my fucking camera. I look bad. Yeah, so she goes back, so I'm scared. I'm like, I can't go home. But I also can't keep circling this block because clearly he's gonna notice me. So apparently he didn't notice me because later on in the night or whatever, once me and my brother was home, basically he told me, he was like, yeah, you was circling the block, and the dude was like, ain't that the other dude that be with y'all sometimes? He was like, was he with y'all? Feel me? My brother was like, nah, he wasn't with us. Feel me? But it was like, I admit it. Once I realized I couldn't go home, I walked over there. So it's like, I walk in, and I'm like, All right, yeah. Yada yada yada. You feel me? So he calls the police. It's a black dude. Was it 2 black dudes? I think it was 1 black dude and 1 white dude. I'm not 1,000% sure though. But I remember the black dude specifically because basically he comes and he's like, oh, we should handcuff them and make them jump up and down the bouncy house while we beat them with the sticks. And we all scared, bro. Like, we just sitting there like, yo, are you serious? We're young, bro. Who thinks to beat somebody like that when they young? I don't know if he was playing or if they were serious, but he was bro, when I say he said that shit with a straight, ugly man face, bro. Like, he was some bald-headed cop. Feel me? So he like, yeah, we should make him jump up and down on the trampoline, and while they jumping up and down, beat him with a pogo stick and see if they could jump as long as they was beforehand. So niggas is crying and shit. So they made us write down our numbers or whatever, our parents' numbers, and then he gave the number to the owner of the house or whatever, so he could call our parents and let them know what the fuck was happening or whatever. So me and my brother get put in handcuffs together, basically. I get one arm. No, we were sitting like, okay. I got put in this arm and my brother got put in the other arm or whatever. And we basically walked side by side. So I got my right hand cuffed and he got his left hand cuffed. Oh shit, because I'm right-handed, he left-handed. I just thought about that. But yeah, I got my right hand cuffed and he got his left hand cuffed. And we was basically cuffed together. And then Didi, she was cuffed by herself. And they actually like literally cuffed her like they was taking her to jail. Like they put both of her hands behind her back and they cuffed her. Me and my brother, we was just side by side with it inside the car. So they put us all in one car. We drive. So we first come to my house or whatever. So we get out the car. Feel me? Dude opens we was living in like an apartment right across the street from my brother's school. And so, feel me? We opens the front door to the apartment building. Now, our door was literally the first door. So it's like, you walk up the stairs, and it's the first door on the right, and then the door on the left is the landlord's door. So he goes, he's knocking on the door. I'm hiding behind my brother, low key. Bro, I was scared. I was this close to shitting on myself. I was this close to shitting on myself, bro. Shit was fucking crazy. So my father opens the door, whatever. You feel me? He got I forget. He had something in his hand. I guess he was washing his hands or something. He was cooking, something like that. I don't know. But I guess he just got home. He had on a tank top and some shorts. So a tank top and some basketball shorts. And so he opens the doors. Feel me? The cop explained to him what happened. And he's like, yeah, they got caught trespassing. Dude said they've been doing it for some months. And he told them to stop, and they ain't listen. So my father just looking at us or whatever. He like, word. So fucking, they uncuff us or whatever. Send us in the house. My father look at shit like, go the fuck in your room. So we go in our room, family, we sit down. Bro, I'm scared. I'm expecting the most vicious ass whooping I got in my life. That I thought we was gonna die that night. But I guess he was so disappointed or whatever that he didn't talk to us for the rest of the night, whatever. Feel me? He ain't say nothing to us. We just stayed in our room. He made dinner. And basically all me and my brother ate that night was salad. I feel like low-key that was our punishment, but no. Because my father's fully black, bro, and that's not the type of punishments we get out here. So it was like, I always say that's what our punishment was, but I just in all belief, he was too disappointed to talk to us. Because you know how when your parent disappointed in you, they don't want to look at you. It's a tough feeling to deal with. Some people deal with it, some people don't, but hey man, shit got crazy that night. But what happened? Damn, this fucking gameplay still loading. Yeah, as y'all can see or whatever. I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on. Yeah, I can't necessarily see this shit. But gameplay I just recorded or whatever. Waiting for that to upload. Well, downloading to my phone so I can upload it. Shit on 40% right now. But yeah, man, that was some shit right there. That was crazy that night. And then Dee or whatever, when she got home, because we was cool with her mother, and her mother was a cool ass person or whatever. You feel me? They was both skinny as fuck. Dee wore glasses, but her mom's was chill as fuck or whatever. And basically, Dee told us the next day in school or whatever. She's like, yeah, man. She's like, man, when the cops took me to my home, my mother just laughed about it. She just laughed at me. And then basically she made Dee take a picture in the handcuffs. And that was it. And they laughed about it for the rest of the night. I was like, bro, if only our night went like that. Even though our night didn't go bad and we just went chill, at least we'd have had a happy night or whatever. That's the story, man. Shit was crazy. That's my first time getting snatched up by the cops. That's not my first. That is my first time having an altercation with the cops. But I believe there's 2 more? I think I got 2 more cop stories or whatever. But we're gonna say that for a different video. Ladies and gentlemen, T.G.I TADA. Thank you for tuning in for this story time. I'll see y'all next for the next one.